Late one evening, a traveler named Eiji found himself lost deep in the mountains as darkness fell. The rocky path ahead had become treacherous, and with each step, the risk of losing his footing grew. Exhausted and desperate, Eiji searched for shelter but found none. The winds howled through the peaks, and the moon offered only faint light to guide him. As he carefully moved forward, his foot slipped on a loose rock, and in an instant, he found himself tumbling over the edge of a cliff. Instinctively, Eiji grabbed onto a thin branch jutting out from the cliffside, his heart pounding in terror. Hanging there, suspended over the abyss, he looked down. The drop was so far that he couldn't see the bottom, only darkness beneath him. Panic set in. He gripped the branch tighter, his arms shaking from the strain. Above him, the rocky ledge seemed impossibly high. No one was around to hear his cries for help. He was utterly alone, with no way up and no way down. In his desperation, Eiji called out to the heavens, "Is anyone there? Please, help me. I can't hold on much longer." To his surprise, a calm voice answered him from the darkness, "Let go." Eiji froze, confused. "What? Who are you? I can't just let go, I'll fall to my death." The voice, steady and serene, responded, "Trust. Let go, and you will be safe." Eiji's mind raced. How could he trust a voice that came from the void? Surely letting go would mean falling into the endless darkness below. He felt the branch creak under his weight, and his grip was slipping. He didn't have much time left, but the thought of letting go filled him with even greater fear. He clung on, his mind filled with doubt. "I can't. I'll die." The voice was unwavering. "You are already holding on to fear. If you wish to save yourself, you must release it." Eiji's arms burned with pain, and his strength was fading. He knew he couldn't hold on much longer. He took a deep breath, his heart racing, and closed his eyes. He had no choice. With trembling hands, Eiji released the branch. For a brief moment, he felt nothing but the rush of air around him as he plummeted. But then, to his astonishment, he landed softly on the ground, just a few feet below the cliff's edge. The darkness had concealed the truth, the fall was not fatal. The ground had been close all along, hidden by his fear. As Eiji lay there, catching his breath, the voice spoke one last time, "Sometimes, the greatest danger is not in falling, but in refusing to let go." Eiji sat up, filled with awe and gratitude. He realized that the voice had been right. His fear had clouded his perception, making the situation seem far worse than it was. By clinging to the branch, he had held on to his fear, but by letting go, he had found safety. From that moment on, Eiji learned to trust the unknown and to release the fears that held him back. The lesson of the cliffhanger stayed with him for the rest of his life, reminding him that sometimes, the only way to find true freedom is by letting go. And so, the story of the cliffhanger spread throughout the land, teaching all who heard it that trust and surrender are often the keys to saving ourselves from the greatest of dangers, our own fear.